Hi, so we are back with actually our series of pregnancy video. So in the third trimester, very many women actually बहुत सारी औरतों को बैक पेन होता है. क्यों होता है? एक हार्मोन रिलीज होना चालू होता है जिसको बोलते हैं रिलैक्सिन टू बेसिकली प्रिपेयर यू फॉर द लेबर. क्योंकि लेबर में क्या आपको लगेगा कि आपका पेल्विस एक्सटेंड हो रहा है, तो इसके लिए वो रिलैक्सिन हार्मोन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. बट बिकॉज वो रिलैक्सिन हार्मोन से बहुत लोगों को एसआई जॉइंट पेन, जो बेसिकली आपके डिम्पल्स होते हैं एट द बैक, वहां पे दर्द होता है और दे बेसिकली गेट अ लोअर बैक पेन. There is also postural change which is very evident in the third trimester. So if you see a woman with pregnancy during third trimester, what happens is the belly is forward. So there is an increased curvature at the back which put pressure on the SI joint and the lower back, and there is an increased amount of pain. So there are a lot of women who suffer from low back pain during pregnancy. There is actually, you can actually go to a physiotherapist and they will help you release that pain. If the pain is not too much and it comes and goes, then try doing these 5 of my favorite movement. ये 5 ही मूवमेंट है, आप ट्राई करके देखिए. और अगर आपको बेनिफिट मिलता है तो बहुत सारी वीमेन को बोलिए ये करने को. बट उससे पहले हमारा चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक करें एंड रिंग द बेल. Please like our channel, subscribe to our channel and ring the bell. So let's get started. So Meghna will be demonstrating all the exercises to us. So thank you Meghna, and these are my 5 favorite movements if you have low back pain. So can you lie down? Many of the women may find uncomfortable to lie down in the third trimester. So for them, basically what you can do is you can do these exercises on the ball also. We have the link below where you can do it in the ball. Okay, bend both the knees. Very important is to bend both the knees. Okay, and still if you feel uncomfortable, can you turn slightly to the side, that side, and you can keep a rolled towel and put it at tilt so that they are not completely on the so I have kept this towel on the right side. You can actually keep it on the left side also, so depending on which you are comfortable. Now the first movement which we are doing is just the pelvic tilt, a very basic pelvic tilt. Very important that it is where it has to be pain free. Okay, so keep your hand gently down. First connect with your breath. Okay, because abdominal muscles are very important for your breathing. Okay, so connecting with your breath, calm down completely, and there is a curvature down. First you try to flatten that curvature, press it down, yes, and increase the curvature, increase it down. So there is a very light movement here. Bring it down and bring it up. Okay, you can see the movement actually, just a very slight movement. Make sure these movement has to be completely pain free. ये movement करते वक्त आपको किसी भी प्रकार का दर्द नहीं होना चाहिए. ये movement आप आराम से 10 से 15 बार कर सकते हैं. इसको hold भी कर सकते हैं. In none of the position you're holding your breath, you're coordinating it with your breath. Just the pelvic tilt, anterior and posterior, and if you can't do it in lying down, then do it in the ball. So the next exercise, we will just move the pelvis side to side again to loosen it up. So pehle right side or left side, so whichever side you are moving, you basically look at that side. Okay, coordinate with your breath. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. The same exercise, agar you find it uncomfortable doing it in this position, then you can do it in the ball. अगर आपको इस पोजीशन में बहुत दर्द होता है तो आप बॉल में करिए. एक्सरसाइज बॉल, इस तरीके की बॉल अवेलेबल होगी. हम डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में इसका लिंक भी डाल देंगे, तो आप यही सेम चीज बॉल में भी कर सकते हैं. So the next is basically bridge. So bring your legs slightly closer. They are slight apart, and breathe in and take your buttocks as up as possible. Breathe out you bring it down. You can actually do it with Kegels. So breathe in, you take it up. Breathe out, you contract your vaginal muscles. Breathe in, you take it up. Breathe out, you contract your vaginal muscles. You can do 10 to 15 repetition of it. You can even go up and hold it for some times and relax. So the next is basically in quadruped position. So your shoulder and your wrist in one line, your hip and knee in one line. You put your back in neutral position, relax completely in sync with your breath, and just go from side to side. When you go to the side, just look at your pelvis, okay? So basically how, that's why it's called tail wagging. You know how your doggy woo you. Similarly, you basically try to release the pressure from the pelvis. Once you are done this on both the sides, say 5 to 10 times, you can do cat and camel. So you breathe in, you go all the way up, breathe out, you bring your lower back as much as possible. Breathe in up, breathe out. Make sure the whole spine stretch completely and the pressure from the back is released. बहुत important है, ये exercise हर किसी pregnant women को करना ही चाहिए because it just releases the pressure and stretches your back. Once you're done with all the 5, you can actually relax in the child pose. So you can drop your pelvis down and slowly widen your leg and slowly bring your hands down forward as much as possible and stretch your back completely. If you feel uncomfortable in this position, you can always use bunch of pillows or book, or Meghna is very comfortable in this position, or even a ball in front and stretch completely. Just have long 10 breaths in this position, stretch your back completely and slowly you can get up. So try doing these exercises and you can tell us how did you feel, whether your pain got better or not. If your pain exists and it becomes unbearable and you're not able to do your ADL, that means activities of daily living, then definitely you should go to a physio and get your pain relieved. We are very thankful to Meghna for demonstrating all these exercises. She is pain-free and so you can be, you can be pain-free. आप अपनी pregnancy enjoy कर सकते हैं और इसीलिए हम ये videos आपके लिए ला रहे हैं. हमको बताइए आपको ये video पसंद आया कि नहीं, और अगर पसंद आया तो like करें, subscribe करें and ring the bell icon and witness your fitness with us.